YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we're sticking with, as you know, I am going to be following the Eurovision Song Contest competition all the way up to until it reaches in Liverpool. And I will be going to Liverpool. I'll be checking it out as well. So we are going now over to Norway, and I am checking now a brief all participant snippet. So it's about, say, 5.5 minutes long, and it should represent all of what I understand, all the representation that wants to be participating for the Eurovision Song Contest for Norway. I'm not too sure if they've actually selected anyone yet, so let me know. Or am I way too behind? Because look, this is 6 days ago, and it's only got about 38,000 views. This is like, what? This is Norway. This is like the land of Angelina Jordan. Come on. So I'm looking forward to getting response from all my Angel fans, Angelina Jordan fans, who support Angelina Jordan. They know she's from Norway, and that's why, one of the reasons why I'm reacting to this particular one before. I mean, I've already reacted to Ukraine because I support Ukraine, if you know about my channel. So this is my second country that I'm going to be reacting to. No, it's not. No. Albania was the second one. So this is my third one. So as soon as they come out, I'll react to it. I think Albania's already been selected. So Norway hasn't selected this. So I think I'm at the beginning part of it. Let me know. Or it could be, Uncle Momo, you are so late. We've already selected one. She's fabulous, or he's fabulous, and this is a person. And if that is the case, I apologize for being so late. Look, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Okay.
I think this is the person that everybody's talking about. Wave. One moment. The first one was really quick. So I'm going to go back from the beginning and take in and breathe in exactly what's going on. That one is just like, boom, right straight into it. So it didn't really give me time to process, except for, yeah, it's a nice song. And I think it's much more than that. So let me give it time to sink in, like fine wine. So let's do this again. That's like, woof. Like, whoa, okay. So Eirik. Transcends over to America kind of vibe. He could be British. Oh, I can hear it now, the accent. I like her. Tårer, Kate. Gulbrandsen. So far, she's my favorite. But I love the vibe. Rasmus, cool. I'm gonna put you number 2. Okay. Alessandra, Mele. You give me something different, but I don't know. Freak for the weekend. Byron Williams Jr.
Tonight we're Zeke and freaking.
I expect this from Sweden. Umami, Tsunami. You be doing well outside of the Eurovision. The Eurovision's not for you, bro. Seriously. Can't say it. For me, this is the most traditional one out of the whole bunch of them. Sounds like a woman, not a guy. Oh, there he is. This is Jone. I would like to see them in the competition. Because of the vibe that they bring, I think you can almost, you can know, you can smell it. I feel that there's going to be loads of songs like this in the Eurovision Song Contest. So I think it's going to be quite difficult to compete. Give me some Latino flavour.
Wish I could forget about it. Just flip the switch and not feel so much.
This is the song to win it.
I wish I could turn off my heart.
Good catchy song. Very unique voice, and she will stick out well in the Eurovision Song Contest. She reacted on Ukraine vision. The last two, they can do well. There's nothing. Once again, there's going to be loads of songs like this in the Eurovision Song Contest. So you're not going to stick out as much as you would want to, but you'll blend in, certainly, with the competition. Sweet boy! It's a good platform for him to be on it. Throw him up on it. We got fabulous artists from Norway, man. Come on, look at them. Brilliant. I've got to start reacting to more Norway artists. Frida, Prix, Maria Selin. I don't think anybody's bringing the reggae back for Eurovision. So that's good. I like that. So that was the Norway's national selection for the Eurovision Song Contest. Ulrikke, Brandstorp, too fast. I don't know. It didn't really give me much time for me to digest what she was doing. Wave, Eirik, he just sounded like somebody from the UK. So until the middle part where I felt, okay, I can hear a bit of Norwegian in him. The song itself, yeah, it would do well, but I just feel that there's going to be so much tremendous, powerful, powerhouse singers in this competition that half of these artists, especially the younger artists, will get drowned out unless they come with something with a unique quality and a different kind of sound. So Wave, the song Wave is as fabulous as it is. I would check Eirik out on a personal level if he didn't have nothing to do with the Eurovision Song Contest. He's got one of those fabulous voices. I like that. On to the next one. I think that was one of my favourites because she came with so much maturity in her vocals. It was more like she will stick out in there. That was very, very mature. And I'm glad that the Eurovision Song Contest is not a young age game. You know, it's a very, very mature platform. So from young and old can be on this platform and, you know, represent their country. And I feel that she will be a wonderful representation for Norway. I really, really do. That's Kate, I believe. I'm going along. You see what I'm talking about when I edit it. You know what I'm talking about. So the next one, Rasmus Thall. I like his dimension of his beats. Even though there's going to be many, many songs of this nature, this EDM kind of nature, it still sticks out with different kind of, he just done a different kind of angle to the EDM. And I love that. It will blend in with everybody else that's going to be doing EDM. I think the EDM that's going to be on the Eurovision Song Contest is going to be very, very strong and very, very hard. And it's something that's in the middle. And I think that he creates that. So that's really nice. I'm going to go on to the next one. Who was the next one? Alessandra, Alessandra Mele? Beautiful, but I just, you know what? There's going to be a number of artists from around the world that sees this as an opportunity, a platform to perform there and then deliver, you know, then further their career. Yeah, and these young ones, I feel that these young ones are more to that rather than sticking with representing. Where the older ones, the older generation artists, they're putting it in there because they're representing. This is like, I can't wait to do this thing, so because it'll be good for my career, blah, 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 career, career. Do you know? She has got a really, really strong voice. But I feel that she's going to be swallowed up by some serious powerhouse vocals that's going to represent in the Eurovision Song Contest. Is her vocals unique enough? Yes, it is, but I don't think the song is as strong enough to deliver her best quality. Don't get me wrong, this song is brilliant, but does it deliver her best quality? I don't think so. I think there's more in the tank from this girl. I'm going to go on to the next one. Freaky for the Weekend. Everybody wants to be freaky for the weekend. It's a fun-loving vibe, and I don't think that it will win the Eurovision Song Contest, but do you know what? It will stick out, nevertheless. It's a fun-loving vibe. You know, like sometimes when you got a competition and then you get somebody that's like really, really enjoying themselves, and it's like, it's about having fun. It's about, you know, that kind of vibe. That's Byron Williams Jr. and JOWST. That's what I believe. Okay, Umami, Tsunami. No, I mean, they'd be brilliant outside the Eurovision Song Contest, but they'll get swallowed up by the Eurovision Song Contest. It's not about, you know, screaming girls, we love you, love you. Do that on your own back. I'm just looking at them and I'm thinking, no, you don't need this platform, the Eurovision Song Contest. You can do this well on your own. You know, create your own girl band and boy band and do that thing. You will get swallowed up with singers. You know, I'm talking about singers. They will get swallowed up. Going to the next one. Sandra Lyng. I love her vocals. Out of the whole bunch, when I close my eyes, and I've said this a number of times, I'll talk about it as well. When I close my eyes, I hear Norway. And I feel that the song contest, the Eurovision Song Contest, is about closing your eyes and hearing quite clearly the artist and where they're from. And I believe that this year is going to be very, very hard in doing so. When they say Israel, you're going to hear Israel's going to do a Jamaican song, and you're closing your eyes and trying to think, is that Israel? You know, that kind of thing. There's nothing wrong in doing different fusion from different other countries and all that stuff. But as long as you put your little twang in there, that makes everybody, that you make sure that everybody knows that you're from Israel or Norway or whatever. And I believe that Sandra Lyng has got that. It's, when I close my eyes, I feel the Norway in her. Stronger than any other artist, to be fair. So I feel for that level, she should be representing Norway. Jone, or Jone, I believe. Typical, lovely look into your eyes, girls will scream and love you. But once again, his vocals and his music will get his vocals will get swallowed up in this song contest, but his music won't. It will blend in with what everybody else is doing, as in other countries are doing. Swing It, Probation. I love that. For them, I would love them to be in the Eurovision Song Contest just to entertain everybody in the Eurovision Song Contest. When everybody's being so seriously, they're the ones that's not really taking it that seriously. They're more enjoying it. No, they are taking it serious, but they'll be the only band there, or a few bands there, that will actually enjoy the moment of what's happening rather than concentrating on what they have to do. It's more about, like sometimes when they say that when you're there, embrace the moment. I feel they all embrace the moment. Ella, your vocals, like I said, your vocals and everything else will get swallowed up. Another artist that will say, yeah, I want to use this, I want to use this platform to further my career, that kind of thing. That's anytime when I look at the young ones, that's what I see. But don't get me wrong, the young generations are coming through and we have to listen to the younger generations. But I'm just not ready to listen to the younger generations yet. Especially when there's so much maturity in so much artists out there, do you know? Is it Alejandro? Lovely. I like his vocals, I do. I love what he brings into it. I guess even though it is a Latin flavour, but it's something different. That's all I can say about it. Turn Off My Hat. That's the guy to win it. It blends in lovely with everything. Is it Bjorn? There you go. Olav. Ed Vardason. For me, he's the one. If you want to take it seriously, he's the one to win it. He's the one that I feel that can go on to be a strong contender. She, on the other hand, has got a very unique voice. Ellis Bay, she has got a very, very unique voice. And I love that, because that will stick out more than anything else. And if she delivers the song in the way that it should be, on a live performance, because this is what it is about. You got the audio, you go into the studio, you do your song, boom. But the live performance is the show and tell. It's the make or break. And I would love to see the live performance of her. So my top three would be Ellis Bay, Bjorn, and Kate. Go back into, is it Sherlex? Is it Sherlex? Is that how I pronounce her name? I remember she was on the, when I say she, you know what I'm talking about. I am going to announce her the way how she wants to be announced, and respect that. So I remember her doing a reaction on the Ukrainian song contest, and she, myself and her and another person they used our reactions in the adverts, and we were very, very proud of that, and it was really nice to hear that. I think that is the person, correct me if I'm wrong. Very nice vocals and everything else, but once again, it's that EDM vibe that's going to be drowned out. There's going to be so many countries that's going to follow in this EDM vibe, but I don't know if that EDM vibe is going to win the race in this competition. I think it's going to be something that's going to be ballad, something that's going to hit you into your heart, something that's going to really, because that's what's needed. But at the same time, we do need a little bit of fun as well. Terrell Beisland? I don't know. Very beautiful, but I just didn't really hear her, and I just feel that she would just get drowned out by the powerhouses in the Eurovision Song Contest. Triumph, once again, your sound EDM, it will just get drowned out in the Eurovision Song Contest. Nothing's wrong with your vocals, brilliant. On a singular part, I would listen to you, I'll buy records, but I'm talking about who's going to be representing and how they're going to do in the Eurovision Song Contest. Mr. Nice Boy, Attell Peterson, you get points by your good looks, but that's it. I like your tracks, but like I said, you get swallowed out in the Eurovision Song Contest. You really would. Eileen Thorpe, I love your vocals. I would buy your record any day of the week. You've got that soft gentle, and you've got this kind of approachable character as well. Just by that, I'll put you in the Eurovision Song Contest. Just by your character alone. Yeah, you're absolutely amazing. Love that. Don't get me wrong, every artist that's shown so far are all amazing. But I'm just looking at it in this, how well would they do in the Eurovision Song Contest? Maria Selin, once again, lovely, but you would get drowned out in the Eurovision Song Contest. You really would. But you got a lovely smile, and I love that. Very cute. Someday, Stig van I can't pronounce his surname, but he brings a different kind of dimension. I don't think anybody's going to be bringing the kind of reggae vibe in the Eurovision Song Contest. And if he's representing in there, I believe he will do well just on that vibe. Because everybody, when they see his locks and everything else, they're going to say, oh, Bob Marley. And if he sings it well, there you go, he'll do well. I feel overall he'll do really well in the competition, just by the different dimensions. And that is my review. I hope you like it. Looking forward to your comments. Let me know about it. Until then, I salute you. Boom!